Some love stories start with fireworks, and some start with a quiet return home. Roadhouse Romance is one of those stories. The kind where romance grows slowly between familiar places, unfinished dreams, and the people who help you figure out what comes next. Hi, I'm Jeremy, your resident single dad with a soft spot for love stories. Welcome to The Real Romantic, where we review movies from the heart, not the critics. Today we're talking about Hallmark's Roadhouse Romance, a movie that blends small town charm, barbecue, and a love story about finding your direction when life suddenly looks different than you expected.
Singer-songwriter Alaina stars in an original Hallmark movie.
Tucker's Roadhouse, the cradle of country music.
Not a country music fan, I take it.
It's not really on my playlist, no.
Country music is special. It allows people to share their truth and to share their stories.
At its heart, this movie is about transition, about that strange moment when a chapter of your life ends and you're not quite sure what the next one is supposed to look like. Sometimes moving forward doesn't start with a plan. Sometimes it starts with someone who simply sees you for who you are and helps you believe there's still something ahead of you.
Roadhouse Romance on Hallmark.
In this movie, we follow Callie, an Army lieutenant who returns home after finishing her military service. Back in her hometown, she finds family and old friends that have moved on to the next chapter in life. She also finds out that her grandpa's old barbecue restaurant is struggling. While trying to figure out what her future might look like outside of the military, Callie meets Luke, a film director who has some car troubles and gets stuck in town for a few days. Luke sees something special in both Callie and the family roadhouse, and as they spend time together trying to shine a spotlight on the restaurant, their connection slowly begins to grow. Along the way, Callie has to decide what parts of her past she wants to hold on to and what kind of future she's ready to build.
It's like I haven't taken a deep breath in a long time. Just been back-to-back projects. It's nice to take a moment, clear my head.
You never take time off?
No, not with television, no.
What I really like about this movie is how grounded it feels. Callie isn't just figuring out romance, she's figuring out her identity. When you spend years serving in the military, coming back to civilian life can feel like stepping into unfamiliar territory. Alaina brings a really sincere energy to that role. You can feel both her confidence and the uncertainty that comes with starting over. And Hynes as Luke brings that easy charm he's known for in Hallmark movies. He plays the kind of character who doesn't try to fix everything. He just encourages Callie to believe she's capable of that next chapter. As someone who's gone through some big life transitions myself, I connect with that theme. Sometimes the hardest part isn't leaving one life behind. It's giving yourself permission to build the next one.
I'm thankful for the success, but it can start to suck you in. You lose track of who you are.
My Grandpa Tucker always said, success can be your servant or your master.
Tucker's got all the good lines. My goodness.
He does.
If you love small town Hallmark romances, stories about returning home and rediscovering your purpose, a little food, a little music, and a lot of heart, and Hynes doing Hynes things, Roadhouse Romance is a really easy movie to settle into.
What's that?
It's a notepad. I'm a filmmaker. You can't keep saying beautiful southern things like that and expect me not to write it down.
On the real romantic scale, Roadhouse Romance earns a solid Sigh. It's warm, sincere, and comforting. The kind of movie that feels like a quiet evening in a familiar place.
Well, it's a good thing my grandpa isn't here. You'd need a bigger notebook.
Thanks for watching The Real Romantic, where we review movies from the heart, not the critics. Have you seen Roadhouse Romance yet? Did the hometown setting, the barbecue restaurant, or Luke and Callie's chemistry work the most for you? Drop your thoughts and your favorite Hallmark small town romances in the comments below. Until next time, Here's to hometown roots, new directions, and the kind of love that helps you find your way forward.